Hey everybody, it's Desiree, and this is my second process video. I'm hoping it's horizontal, but from the looks of it, it doesn't, and I don't know why. I don't know if any of you are with the Victoria Marie group, and if you haven't checked out the Facebook group of Victoria Marie, I strongly suggest. It is an amazing group of ladies who are so supportive, so much inspiration. She has challenges. It's just a fun bunch of ladies, and I love that group. So go check it out if you haven't, Victoria Marie Facebook group. But if my subscribers are with her, then you know what I posted today. Recording videos is crazy. It is so frustrating. I have always had respect for people who made videos in the past, but I have even more respect now because it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience because let me tell you something. You all know, if you've watched my scrapbook room tour, you all know that I recorded that thing, like re-recorded, I'm not kidding you, at least 50 times. It got to the point where I don't know what I said before, what I hadn't said, because I just kept trying to say everything the same. I mean, a couple times a few times I have watched it to make sure everything was okay. I like fumbled on my words. They didn't make sense. I was like, oh my goodness. I couldn't be bothered with trying to rechange it because I was exhausted after that. And I wanted to move on to something else, and start making my process videos. So for those of you who watched it and enjoyed it, thank you. For those who commented or give me thumbs up, I appreciate it. Anyways, going back to this process video. You saw the sketch, and Marie had posted it a couple weeks ago in her group. I don't do the challenge just because I don't know when I'm going to find time to do it, so I like to do everything kind of like on my own time with my schedule. But I wanted to start a series called Scrapping with the Oldies. And basically it's using old supplies such as Jolie's Boutique, stuff that you have but you don't see anyone using anymore, and you're trying to get ideas of how to use it. And that's what I'm going to do because you all know, like I said before, I have a lot of stuff, and throughout my house, it's the minimal of everything. And then I come in here and I feel like it's like I'm becoming a hoarder, or it's just way too much, and I feel like it's hindering my creativeness. So I want to get half this room into books, like of my supplies. And that way it does, not condense, but basically half of it is removed from my room and into books or albums. And so I'm hoping to inspire others by, creating this series. And I hope you have fun with it. Definitely, I don't want to, for one, I won't be able to commit on what day it's going to be that I'm always going to have the video ready, just because Monday through Friday my kids have practice, and Saturday and Sunday they have games. And I'm trying to figure out, I'll have some downtime each day, but I don't know when I'll actually have the whole entire layout completed. I've done all my editing and voiceover, so I don't want to commit to a time and then you wait for it, like if I said Wednesday and then it's like, well, where was the video? So just be patient with me. I will have videos, I'll definitely post about them. You'll see them in your feed if you are a subscriber. But I want this series to be fun, and definitely if there's anything anything you wanted to add to the videos, let me know in the comments. I'm always open. I've been wanting to, I don't even know if I said this before, and if I have, sorry, but I've been wanting to do process videos for well over a year. So I want this to be fun. I'm excited that I'm actually doing this. But let's focus on the layout I'm doing right now. Enough of me jibber-jabbering here, which I can do quite easily. Okay, so here I'm using the Pier collection. It's not super old, but it is from 2012. And I picked this background because I loved the little pictures and words that it had on there, such as the Pier, South Beach, Surf Shop. And I definitely wanted everything up to the top, leaving the bottom empty, because those few words and pictures that I wanted exposed were at the bottom that matched with my picture or with my layout. And so right now, looks like here I'm using the Freckled Fawn acrylic pieces or acrylic embellishments, and I backed it up on a white piece of paper because it did have a cutout of a star, and I used 2 of those. And then I am, let's see, what am I doing right now? Okay, I'm adhering that other one. And then I think after this, I put the Studio Calico labels, which I love labels, that they don't come in, but you can purchase them every month. They have a new release for their collection, and they're $1.79 in the digital section of their shop. And once you purchase them, they're yours. So that's definitely what I've used for a lot of my layouts. And then you'll see a pull side. I did use a current tag. I don't have a whole lot of tags in my stash, but again, this is what the whole point of the series is to use your stash. I used the pull side tag that says summertime. It has an ice cream cone. Ice cream cone was not, we weren't eating ice cream. So covered up with the picture of us in the car taking a family selfie because we were just about ready to go. And I adhered it onto that tag. And then I put the two pictures of my son and my friend's daughter boogie boarding because when we go to the beach, that's what they love to do. And it looks like here I am using thicker. Okay, so I'm using the thickers, and the font is called Dazzle, and it is a pretty blue, and it has sequins, but they adhered like plastic over because if you were to touch the thickers, you can't feel the sequins. So it's one of actually my favorite fonts and colors. So, and then on the left, you're going to see that card right there. Because my friend does not like pictures of her kids on the internet or on social media, I couldn't post that picture in the process video. I could use the two that you do see now because you can't see her face, but the other one, all four of them were, looking forward at the camera. So I'm measuring it and making sure everything lines up, and then you're going to see me grab my EK Success label punch, and I grabbed that 3x4 card because you won't be able to see that the piece that I cut out, so I can make little labels because there is that trap space above the picture in between the title. And I'm going to punch out two, but I ended up only using one. I tried to figure out what I could do with that second one, and everything just seemed forced. And when I feel like there's something I feel like I'm being forced to use it, I just scratch it. And if 2 weeks from now, if all of a sudden something pops in my head, I'll go back to that layout and throw something on it. I'm like, that would have been perfect. But I used a chipboard from the Pier collection, it says Fun Times, to layer on top of that label sticker pointing to the kids boogie boarding, because once they get in that water, they don't come out. And then I grabbed my Studio Calico date stamp. I only have 2 stamps, and I used the Hero Arts Soft Apricot ink. And then I used Doodlebug Swimming Pool and the Tangerine for the enamel dots. And yeah, I put 4, I think, enamel dots. 2 of the blue and 2 of the orange to go with the blues and orange that I have in my layout. And I think that's about it. Just a really simple layout, with a grid. I just want to say, because I am reaching the end, thank you so much for those who have subscribed. Thank you for those who have been patient. I was hoping to get this process video out last week, but it just didn't work out that way. But I'm having fun doing it. So, I'm hoping I'm inspiring you. I'm hoping you're getting new ideas. I'm just having fun with this whole thing. So, looking at my enamel dots right now, I am noticing that my favorite color, aqua, I only have 4. That makes me nervous. I love aqua, and to see only 4 left on that sheet, oh my goodness, I am going to have to figure out something here because I can't have, I use those all the time. So I just put down the enamel dots, and yeah, I think this is it. Anyways, guys, I really had a lot of fun doing this. So stay tuned for the next process video. It might be a Christmas layout. I am going to start working on my friend's Christmas project, and I am going to be using a lot of those Jolie's for her layout. But thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and you all have an amazing day. Bye.